వస్తున్నాను.
Okay. So this is a 15-minute candlestick chart of Kotak Mahindra Bank of today's trading session. So if we see, like why I said that market will bounce back when it has a gap down is the exact pattern will be like, if you see many of the stocks trading chart in 15 minutes view of the previous day, you can see that stocks having that candles being within the Bollinger Band range. But today what happened is like most of the stocks had formed the first beginning candle, that is 9:15 to 9:30 candle outside the Bollinger Band range. So like not only just Kotak but also many other stocks have deposited the same candle outside the Bollinger Band range. So like then probably definitely after a such gap down completely, you can see 100% of the candle is outside the Bollinger Band. So definitely it is going to consolidate within the range, and then this when it starts consolidating back into the range, this Bollinger Band also will open its doors downwards. It will expand towards downwards. So what that does means, after getting consolidated into this range, if still bulls are not able to take the control from the bears, this expanded Bollinger Band range towards the downside will allow the stock to fall further in the coming time on that day itself. So that is what why we have, that is the exact reason why we have planned the entry of Kotak at such higher prices. Like it came around like if you see it came back into the Bollinger Band range, it started going forming small green candles. It went and went up on almost like high is 1394. Like there like we are almost near to our entry 1405. There if someone has entered, then that would have worked out. Like after hitting this 1394, if you see, it almost came to 1379, almost like some 20 or 19 rupees down. So if it was an intraday, it would be good. And also for if someone has taken future sell at this place also, like the lot size of Kotak is 400 rupees, so that would have also benefited here. Like since it went high, even though it went high, we can compare at this time, like where this sorry, this red candle is there now, 1394. At that time, if we have checked and if we have gone and cross checked the Nifty and Bank Nifty, there at that time also still Nifty and Bank Nifty are indicating that markets are going to fall. So that is why we are planning entries for short sales at a such higher price to like like avoid the tension of all this up rally on a bad day. So one who has entered at this point could safely land at the end of the day. And so what I did was on the morning, anyhow, this is going back into the range. So let's take a buy trade. So I took a buy trade at the 9:30, around 9:30, and then I started holding it. And just some, since the lot is 400, I just made around 1.3k or something like that. So within two candles on this third, at this third candle, I hope I did exit. So that is what I took on Kotak today. Like why the prediction was went right was since this is the reason. Exact reason is that 100% of the first candle and also the second candles are completely out of the Bollinger Band range. So it will definitely get consolidated even on a high gap down day. And going to next thing is like one more thing was that in the previous section we have discussed about cover order, right? So in that we have missed one thing, so let me cover that now. We see here I am again placing a just a order that won't get executed anyhow. So I am just placing an order to explain you how what is the thing we missed out. So I am selecting MIS and then limit and then more options and then cover order. So now we have the price. So I will place the price at 5125 and the stop loss at 5100, since I am taking long now. So stop loss at 1. So when what we have discussed in the previous session is whenever we have placed a cover order, there will be two legs, that two orders or two legs that gets displayed in the order session. So let's place this and go to the orders tab. So I'm clicking on buy. is placed. Check the order for status. Okay, we are going into. So now we can see two legs. One is the buy leg and other one is the sell leg. This is what happens in case of a cover order. Whenever we place our normal orders, we only just see this buy leg. So here we have two legs. One is for stop loss, one is for entry. So in the last session, what I have explained is like to lock our profits, we will just click and go inside this sell leg, and we will change our stop loss to lock our profits. So instead of that, if you see that I want to exit at this current price at this second without for going in to modify and typing in here will take definitely some 15 to 30 seconds, right? So instead of that, if you want to like exit at the current market price, that you are feeling that okay, I have gained some good profit, and you want to immediately exit because having a fear that due to volatility anytime suddenly there might be a fall in the price. So you what you can do is just click on here and just you can click on exit. The order will get exit at the current market price. We can't say like at what price it will exit, but for sure it is going to be get exit at the nearest buyer safely and at the current market price if possible, like within just like instead of taking 15 to 30 seconds of time into going in and modifying it and punching the price. So instead of all that time, you can just if you are sure short on exit uh, exit price, that is that you are willing to exit at the market price, then you can just use this exit option. If we click that, then it will ask this. I just click on that exit order. Since we have not anyhow uh, gone into this live trading, this has got cancelled. But if it is a live trade, it would have just exit at that current market price. So this is the one thing which we have missed in the last session. Instead of going and modifying, the other thing is we can do that as well. So cover order is covered now. And so many are asking how to trade setup for 9:15 to 9:30, as many of our group members have been saying that when there are many stocks in the radar, it is getting cumbersome for us to execute like which one to choose. So from Monday we have started highlighting those trades which are going to be for sure shot. So like if you see today's, we have the V Labs, UBL, Cummins India, and Badger Paints in the yellow zone. So one can focus on these four instead of focusing on all others. So what I usually do is like in at 9:15 to 9:30, mm, if we give orders between 9 to 9:15, also it won't take it will start accepting our orders only at 9:15. But some are saying that it is taking orders between 9:08 and 9:10. I don't know exactly is that right or wrong. mm, so so what I was doing in earlier of days, when I started doing this intraday radar, was I used to open Kite Zerodha app. I used to open my Zerodha account in Google Chrome as well, and also in the laptop. So if in Kite, I will just keep ready the tab like this. If suppose for say Divi's lab, I want to short sell at 9:15. So I will just at around like 9:10 or like that. Where is the labs? Yes, here it is. So if I want to sell, I will keep this tab ready. Okay, uh, whenever 9:15 comes, no, I will just press sell in laptop, mobile, and this Chrome as well at the same time within seconds gap. Like I will keep ready this tab in laptop, in mobile Kite app, and also in Chrome app. Like here, if I selected the Vislab in in Kite app, I will go and select the other one, like say UBL. In Chrome, I will just go and place Cummins India. like uh, uh, if you want to enter at market price, this will work. And also if you want to enter at this open price only, then for sure there is no need to keep laptop and all. Like you just can slowly give data one by one order. You can just punch in within your mobile only and can complete it in 1 or 2 minutes. And one more thing is that Praveen has been saying that Jiroda has introduced some new feature for entering multiple trades at a time, some box kind of feature. Like we have to get onto it, and we'll get back to you in the coming sessions if that was true. we have an option of that kind. So one more thing for early trade setups is like we have to be thorough with the Nifty and Bank Nifty gap ups and gap downs before 950 only. Like we have to be sure, like predicting like today is going to be bull or bad day. If there is a gap down, will there be a pull bounce back? If there is a gap up, will there be a pullback downside? So we have to be sure with these things before 9:15 itself, and we have to just hit the triggers at exactly at 9:50 when markets start fluctuating. So like at that time what happens is, as I have been saying the same thing in many of the past sessions, like the first candle every day is going to be too volatile. So definitely, even though your entry is at a far price from the previous day close, it is going to be hit if you are really so quick between 9 like 9:15 to 9:17 of the time. So if we see there, the first candle will be too long and all other sorry, this is not the first candle. Yes, the first candle will be too long and all other will be so small. Like what is happening from May or say April kind of time was like these markets are doing going too volatile in the first 15 or 30 minutes, and then they are consolidating into a narrow range. So why we are placing such far entries is the reason for this first candle fluctuation. So when you are so quick between 9:15 to 9:17, whether it may be futures, equity intraday, or your options, definitely options like options won't fluctuate much if underlying doesn't do well. So for intraday equity and futures, you can maybe get your order executed at your desired entry level. So the first 15, being quick at the first 15, sorry, first 2 minutes, 9:15 to 9:17, will really help you a lot in entering at safe price, instead of entering at some other levels and having tension whether our target will be hit or not, since we have entered at some other level than other our desired levels. So this is the other thing which we have to keep in mind. Hmm, and like let's go back here, and then we have few more things to cover up. So how to manage first 15 minutes of time, how to place orders quickly. We took that any signals to square off a one radar stock recommendation. So like many are asking to place one radar stock in the daily intraday radar. We will try that because we are still in the process of standardizing our radar accuracy. Once we are sure of that, we will definitely give a daily one call or two call in the radar regarding to futures. Because what happens is like in futures the lot size will be more. So without any accuracy, if we start keep posting in our daily day radar, that may impact that may give us some bad kind of impact. So we are still waiting for that. We will definitely do that in the coming days if our accuracy proves well. And explain any of your two or three trades with profits and losses. Like I will do this in the next session, because as of now I have no time to take the screenshots. Like I did trade in some other account, not this in zero, not this zero account, so I can't show it as of now. And so how many orders good to go for a day? Like what we can say is, like for this question, instead of going for 5 or 6 trades in a day, just find one quality trade and one or two quality trades, and try to maximize your profits on that single trade. For that we can simply, I just try to prepare something in a simple way. Let me show you that. Okay, if you see this, so like when everyone was like asking about overall strategy, like I tried of preparing many things, but since in this is the initial meet, no, like for overall strategy, let's try to put it in a simpler way, and in the coming sessions we will slowly try to develop overall strategy how it is going for us. So overall strategy, like in markets nothing comes so easy. So when there is no risk, there definitely there is not going to be any reward that is paid. So if we see, we have two scenarios over here. The first we will come to the first one later. So let's take this testing stage. In this testing stage, what we are seeing is like quantity is 1 and target is 10 rupees, so your profit will be 10 rupees. Here what the trader is doing is like he is taking less risk with just only one quantity. So what he needs to compensate for taking the advantage of less risk is he has to wait for more time. So this strategy is useful in beginner stage. Like I used to do this kind of strategy in my earlier months before starting this intraday radar. I usually use it to go and do this, like whatever stocks I have picked up for the day, I use it to go and place orders with the quantity as 1. So I use it to test the accuracy. So slowly, like for say 1 or 2 months, I started developing this accuracy, and then started taking the real trade, which is the first scenario. Here you can see the quantity is 10 and the target is just 1 rupee. So even though like here what happens is the trader is taking more risk, and the time now it has really gone down. Like just once there is a increase in just 1 rupee, you will get 10 rupees reward. Here you have to really sometimes wait whole of the day for this target of going and hitting 10 rupees. The stock should move 10 rupees. Here even the stock is moving 1 rupee, you are having the same reward. Like this is not like a standardized strategy. This is what I have come over through the past say like 7 or 8 months. Like in the initial stages I use it to do, but like this has helped me a lot, because the first case scenario is will definitely reflect the options and futures derivatives where the lot size is more. Even like you do intraday trading in equity, and see try to calculate your profits for the entire month, and you go if you are like you are confident and you have gone through all the technicals you on the news as well, you can go and sit on futures or options. You can get that entire profit in 1 day. Similarly with the loss also, if you make the whole loss through intraday radar equity in 1 month, you can make that loss in 1 day using options or futures. So these days I am completely staying away from options, completely staying away from banking stocks, and completely focusing on intraday radar and intraday future transactions as well. So today we had a good day in trading. Like I had a good day in trading, like traded some futures, like I traded both, as I just shared in the initial minutes of this session. Like how did I took a buy trade on Kotak even in a falling market, and remaining like on Bajaj Auto I took sell, and on Cummins India I took sell. So those were the trades. I thought of sharing you the screenshots, but failed due to the lack of time. But I can do that if I share my screen from my mobile. Like even we have the snapshots in our Let's Trade Together group as well. So like if Praveen was there, Praveen said that he will answer a few questions. And in the participants list, Sainath has raised his hand. I don't know whether he has any doubt or anything to say. Sainath, if you are there, I will just let the participants to unmute. So one can, sorry, just a minute. Okay, now the participants can just try unmuting. If that doesn't work, someone can again raise the hand. I will just give the unmute option. So you can share your ideas. Hello, Sainath. Okay. Uh, Now, if you have any other things to like instead of like going to next topics kind of thing. Like I have shared why the predictions went today, like what is the concept behind that, when there is a gap down, why there will be a like bounce back, and that is why we plan our entry.
Price action.
Yeah,
It's
price
called price
action zone.
action, it seems.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah, exactly. Mm. And any more doubts before moving forward?
So, Venkatesh,
What are the indicators you're using there? MACD, next RSI.
Like RSI, Bollinger Band, moving average, convergence, and divergence. But still, I am not practically using this. Just I kept it, and the volume was
Hello?
to track big orders. Hello. So this meet will end in 3 more minutes. So if you guys have any doubts, you can just start asking. I think like someone has started asking, but again has gone mute. We'll see.
yes, Venkatesh. Actually, I thought of asking about future intraday strategy. I mean, how to enter, how to exit.
Ah, yes, yes.
Actually, I have mentioned it in the Excel sheet
Yes, yes, yes.
in the
In the forms,
Google Doc.
Google Documents, like that Google Documents questions we will be taking not completely today, like tomorrow and on Sundays also we will take that. But let's now just go and answer your question. We have 3 more minutes for this meet, and
Sure, no problem. You can
yeah,
take
yeah,
your time. If it is, next session is also okay. I'm okay
yeah.
with it.
Now still we have 3 more minutes. We will just try to cover that. So if we go to the radar. Today, as I said, I took sell on Cummins India, that worked out. And if you see, the entry level here is 471, right? So I did enter at 471.15, even at a higher price than this, and it came up to 466, but I did exit at 469 or some 470 itself only. And the lot for this is 1200, so I just kept a 1 rupee target. Like on the, like we are trying to do that futures intraday strategy in a week, mostly 3 to 4 days it will be from our radar only. Sometimes it will go out. If today I have to say, like Bajaj Auto is out of the list here. Why did I choose that for futures intraday strategy? Is that it has a lot of fluctuation, and the lot size is less. 250 only is the lot size. So um, for like in a kind of Monday kind of market, and today the Friday kind of market, if you see on Monday there was a completely sell, bears control only. But if in today, that is on today Friday, we see like markets moving up and down in the morning sections, and again finally closed in the red. So what does Bajaj auto charts looks like? We will just go and see like why I choose that. Like even though you enter, what is the trick behind that Bajaj Auto kind of choosing that is that even if you enter at some kind of wrong price, say you will be lucky enough to overcome that mistake, because it will fluctuate like anything up and down. If we see 15 minutes chart, so if you see here, it started at 2880 rupees, and the next immediate candle ended at 2894 rupees. And again, if you see like uh, the high and low you observe for every candle, here the high is 2890, the low is 2865, and for every candle, like in the next candle 2895, 2873, see the volume of fluctuation that the stock is giving. So like sometimes we choose this kind of stocks. I hope this meeting will end in few seconds. If whoever is interested in asking doubts, they can rejoin back. I will be here only. And whoever has understood the concept of today's kind of prediction can drop off this for the next meet, and can rejoin tomorrow. Again tomorrow we will plan a meet for sure, if possible.